John, where to start with that one? I'm not quite sure how you've come away with defeating the game. But I suppose you had a lot of chances, but if you don't take them, that could always happen.
That's very true. It's a bit of a head scratcher, really. Story of the game, isn't it? You know, we dominate for long periods of the game, and I think you look at some of the stats: 15 corners to their 3, 19 efforts. Their keepers made save after save. You know, Mitch has that one in the first half where everyone thinks he should score, and the ref gives a goal kick, but the keeper's got his toe to it, and that's why it goes wide. You know, their first goal is offside, and Johnny Williams he's off. You know, and that's frustrating to take. But you know, I can't fault our players. We've played magnificent tonight, and on the end of a loss, they've had. You know, like I said, their first goal after 25 minutes. Then they have a shot second half from which we should close down, probably 25 yards out, goes in the top corner. They have one other shot from distance, and that's all they have in the game. And we have chance after chance after chance, and unfortunately, we come out in the losing end.
Going back to the Swindon first goal, is that we often talk about it a lot, don't we, in football, about kind of fine margins and moments. Is that the perfect illustration of that? Mitch Pinnock obviously has a good chance, doesn't go in, a minute later you're a goal down.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're right, that was the story. We have a glorious chance to go 1-0 up, and then literally within, I'd say, 30 seconds they go down the other end. But ideally our line's really strong, and we should be you know, the linesman should be putting his flag up for it. So what can we do?
You can't criticise your team for goal scoring, as you say. I mean, you're top scorers in the EFL,
yeah.
And you can't criticise the forward players tonight. The performance of Louis Appere, fantastic, and everyone making an impact, like you say. Do you need them, the supporting? Hoskins got 15 in the league, of course. Do you just need a couple more from those below, just to take the burden off a little bit?
You look at, you know, I think the way we've worked with Lou and asked him to take things a lot earlier, and you look at his efforts tonight, and he did, and he's probably hit them too true at times, you know. So, you know, probably one at the end. Only part of his game he could have been critical, where he could have slipped Josh Eppier a little earlier, and I think Josh would have passed it in the far corner. But Louis Appere, you know, I thought he had a magnificent game tonight, and he was just unlucky not to have some goals under his belt. And you know, look, the fans gave him man of the match tonight. So look, we played really well, and I'm just really disappointed for our fans, but thankful to them for you know, coming out in their numbers. Magnificent support tonight, and you know, it's such a shame we couldn't give them a win.
Yeah, like you said, it's obviously frustrating. It's a results business. It's frustration not to get the win. But is it a little bit easier to move on when you analyse this game and you look over it and you pick out the good points, that the performance was there? So is it easier in that way to move on to the next game?
Our performance was strong in the first half. We did everything we wanted to do, and you know, we pressed them well, and we intercepted a lot, and broke on them, and had some great efforts, but just we didn't put the ball in the back of the net. And you know, that's the difference. At the end of the day, we have all those chances, and you know, we've got to be putting them away. But look, on another day we will.
It's not really a time for reflection because you've got another game in 3 or 4 days. But final game of the year, of course. It's been some year for you as well.
Yeah, look, I think the media guys told me the stats. Most points tally since 1986. You know, so I feel that you know, with what we've tried to do, myself, our staff, our players, it's a fantastic year we've had. But obviously, we want to keep pushing on and keep driving, and you know, it is something to be very proud of, and what we're starting to create here.
Of course, we're going to January now. Apologies, because you know what's happening for the next month. Every time we talk to you, we're going to ask about players coming in, players going out. Are there any particular areas at the moment that you want to strengthen in your side?
I think first and foremost, what we've done really well is retain a lot of the players within. there probably will be a little bit more of that with this group. I would suggest focusing on them first and foremost, because they're just a magnificent group of men that give everything they've got to this football club. So that will be the primary focus, and then thereafter we're looking at one or two. But like we said, no you know, it's not big numbers we're looking at. It's not that many.
Yeah. Does that put you in a position of strength, actually? That, I mean, you look squad-wise, and it looks really good. So you're not desperate for players. You can pick out the one or two that if they pop up would be ready to go. Yeah,
of course. And I'm just really pleased with the group overall. And like I said, we've got to reward players within the group first and foremost before trying to bring others in. That's what I'd be really pleased about, because you know, we've got a group that are, like I said, I keep repeating myself, that have done fantastic.
And just final one on January, are there any particular areas that you want to improve in? Maybe not positionally, but maybe in terms of a certain quality that you want to add to your side. Is there anything in particular that way, or are you very much open?
Look, you know, we recruit on power, pace, athleticism, and you know, that's within, and I think it'd be unfair to give too much away, you know, especially, you know, within the group. And you know, look, some of the targets you go for, you don't always get. So what I don't want to do is say, look, we're after this, and obviously we don't get what we're after. So we'll see. We're working hard, and timing's everything, I suppose.
Just looking ahead then to Leyton Orient. What a great game to kick off the year. Really, couldn't ask for anything better. The current league leaders at home.
Yeah, look, you know, look forward to the game. Again, just looking forward to watching our players play. I'm so pleased with so many aspects of that game tonight, you know, and our attacking intent was brilliant. And look, you know, on another day we'll get 3 points. And look, it'll be a tough game. It'll be against the league leaders, who are sort of racing away with it at the moment. And it'll be should be another fantastic contest here at Sixfields.
Yeah, they're such a well-balanced side, Orient, aren't they? I mean, you can. I think we probably get swept up sometimes. We talk for days about Smith and Archibald and their attacking players, but defensively they're very, very good.
Yeah, look, they've only conceded 12 goals going into tomorrow's game against Newport. They've only conceded 12 at the moment, and that's, you know, that's pretty much how we were last year in terms of defensive capabilities. But obviously they've got the attacking intent. So, like you say, Jake, they have got great balance to them. So, but you know, look at what we've done. We're the top scorers currently, and we believe we can break that back line and you know, put a dent in that defence.
Yeah, and just finally, as you say, I mean, up until this evening, of course, it's first defeat against those sides in the top seven, and the performance this evening, of course, you could have won the game on any other night, so full of confidence going into that one.
Yeah, of course. I've just, you know, I've been really positive with the group in there, and in no uncertain terms, I don't want anyone to get their heads down, because you know, that was a great advert as well for League Two, wasn't it? You know, and two teams that again went toe to toe, played some really good football, both teams, and but obviously I felt we had so much more attacking intent than the opposition. We come out on the wrong side. So other days we'll come out with 3 points there and probably come out with a real strong win. So look, overall we'll get our heads around that, and we'll prepare for Leyton Orient.
Thanks, Jon.
Thanks, mate.